What's up, everyone? Sorry it took me so long to put up another video, but haven't really had the time to get out fishing in the kayak, that is. I did use my waders and get out into the Wilson River up Route 6. They're catching a lot of big salmon steelhead out of there right now, so I did try it once. I went with my family, so it was a little tough to find a good spot where my family could sit safely, and I didn't have much luck, but I do plan on getting out. I really plan on getting out later November when they start moving up the Columbia into the rivers up past the Bonneville Dam, and I think that's where I'm going to try to let this bad boy loose again. So I'm hoping I can get another video out for you all from the kayak. Even if I get out and I try doing some wader fishing, I'll try to wear my GoPros for you, but really I want this to be about kayak fishing, and that's the main thing. I don't want to get off task. So, but I wanted to show you a little bit about the Feel Free Lure 10 that I bought. So $1,000 kayak. You can buy it from, they got them off Amazon. I think it's out of Texas. Austin Kayak Company is the name of it. But I love this kayak. It's been phenomenal. I used to use my red one. Sorry for the mess, but I'm stuck in the garage. But anyways, I used to use the red one. I love it. I still use it for smaller trips, but when I have the time, I want to drop in this bad boy right here. So it's got this beautiful hatch up front. You can open up. There's a ton of space inside. As you can see, it goes all the way to the back. And in here, I've got my cables, and I've got my transducer back there. And it worked out great. I've got no bubbles in the silicone, and it's been phenomenal. Got a little hole drilled out right here, which is the front storage compartment unit, and all those go up, and you can see my fish finder up there, and I'll show you a little bit more with that. Starting at the front, I've got my eye hook, and that's got one here, one right here, one about behind the seat, and one at the very back, so I can run my anchor up and down the side. And it's worked great. Doesn't get caught on anything. It's been super good. As I come around, you can see these foot pedals right here, and these are awesome. They're adjustable. So you just spin this right here, and you can move it up and down, and you can and then you just spin it back in once you get into your spot. You got the flooring. It's a little dirty. I haven't had a chance to wash it for winter yet, but got really grippy flooring, really sturdy, doesn't tip or tear, or rip or tear, excuse me. Got these tracks that are on some other kayaks. This has got this Feel Free Lure base or mount that you can get. I think they're $25 each, and then you can screw in your Scotty mount or whatever kind you have with your rod holder. And you can move these little orange guys right here and slide it up and down. So you can move it to the back. We've got one on either side in front of the seat, and then one on either side in the back of the seat. Craziest part about this kayak that I love is the seat. Some of them that I'm seeing do have raised seats, but it's kind of built into the plastic or the side of the boat, or it's raised all the time. I've noticed that. This one is called the gravity seat, and I can lift this up. See how much higher it gets, and it just gives you great vision and stretch out your legs real nice, and it's just like you're sitting on a bass boat. It's phenomenal. I love it. And then you can stand really well on this boat, but I'm going to pull this, and that drops back down. So when you're paddling long distance, I would recommend having it down. But when you're somewhere bass fishing along a shoreline or whatever, just put it up, and you can still paddle really well with it. So up front, you've got a really cool and large storage space right here. You can see my wires. That's for my smaller battery, my 5-amp battery. So I put that there, attach it. It's got some Velcro so the battery's not moving around. Then right under here I can stick, whatever you want. Your camera batteries for your GoPros, your lures, whatever. And then I just mounted my fish finder, something really simple. My main thing is the depth. I mean, I'm not moving around too much. I can see some stuff at the bottom. I'm not really looking for fish though. I'm just looking for structure and depth. The sides of these chairs, I don't think I showed you, but each side has a really cool pocket, so you can stick like a bag of plastic worms in there, or some lures, or whatever you want. The back, this is where my crate goes. It's got a couple straps so you can strap down your crate real good. It's got these cool, can't think of the names of these I guess right now, but you know, the bands to hold in the stuff, and that moves up and down the track as well. So you can stick a crate in here, you can stick more, you know, clothing, or another 2 crates in here really if you wanted to. You can probably fit 2 in there, but. And then the back has the wheel. And it's a built-in wheel, it's plastic. And you can, you know, buy new ones if you need them, if they do end up wearing down. But yeah, that was a full year and it's still pretty much all the way good. It's dirty, but it still works really good. And then the bottom of the boat is kind of like pontoony. So that's what gives you all that stability in the boat. And I think, I mean, I haven't gotten on some of the higher end boats, but this boat I believe tracks very well. It's decently fast, it's stable. I think about anybody could stand up in this. You do have to have some balance. I'm not going to say that you can stand up and jump back and forth, but it is very stable boat. So if you're sitting in the down position with the seat, you're stable. You just sit up in the up position, you're stable. Once you start to stand, it can get a little bit hairy, but still, you want to get up, stretch your legs out, get a good vision underneath a tree or in the shade. Oh, it's great. So this is definitely a cool boat. I love it. I recommend get one if you're thinking about it. Watch some of my videos, and especially the last ones, some of the last maybe 10 videos or so where I'm in this boat, and it's just so much fun. So my last thing, and I'll get on it some other time, is just my keel protector right here that I built. I bought it, or I looked online and I looked at Cabela's and they had them for like 100-200 bucks. But that I made. I will tell you how I made it. You can actually see it on my Google Plus, and I think I talked a little bit about it in some of my other videos, but it's going to be a lifesaver down the road. I mean, it's got a really thick plastic underneath all of these layers that I put on there of epoxy and duct tape and everything else. And trust me, you're going to be kayak fishing once you get into it. You're going to be pulling up on the gravel boat ramps, gravel shorelines, and you're going to do some wear and tear, especially to that part of the boat. So I appreciate your patience with me. I'm really hoping I can get out and get in the kayak soon and catch some monster fish for you. So either way, I'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye.